Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate if you jump on here live here on this Sunday evening. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. And I trust that everybody had a fantastic weekend. And for all of you Monday through Friday workers out there, I hope you're getting ready for another work week. Hard to believe now we are in the middle of March already. But tonight, I want to talk some college basketball now that we have the NCAA March Madness bracket revealed, or as some call it now, the NCAA tournament. I still call it March Madness, and I talk about it every year, but March Madness is a good reason and a good clue as to why I hate the college football playoff, because I told you from the get-go that, too many, but I wouldn't go past four where they've already gone past four. You know it'll be a 2014 playoff, and then they'll say that's not enough. You might just put every team in college football in the playoffs. You look at college basketball, that's why I can recall when college basketball was a 32-team playoff, and now it's expanded all the way to 64. Some now call it a 68-team field, and some folks say that's still not enough. I think it's too many, but college football has, Division 1A, as I call it, and 1AA, which is what it was called back in the day. Now the more modern day terminology is FBS and FCS. So there's only about 135 teams FBS level. Well, college basketball don't have that. It's all Division 1. So you've got 300 plus teams in college basketball. So you look at, if you're a mathematician, a math type person, and you look at, the amount of teams in the playoffs as according to how many teams there are, well, percentage wise, you've got way more in football because you have, way less teams. But nevertheless, you've got way too many teams in the playoffs. But I still say it's 64 because the four other games are called play-in games. Well, to me, the key term there is play-in games. If you're having to play in for the tournament, then you're not actually in the tournament. So to me, it's still a 64-team playoff. But of course, it starts this week. We have 4 regions, 16 teams in each region. Hey there, JT. Glad to have you here. I don't recognize your name. If it is your first time being here, for whatever reason made you stop by the channel tonight, thank you very much. Feel free to give the video a like, a thumbs up. And if you are new and you have not subscribed, please do so and share the video on our social media platforms. Tell your friends, tell your family about the channel. Hey there, Xavier. Glad to have you here. But in the East, Duke is the 1 seed. They'll play Siena. The 2-15 matchup is UConn and Furman. The 3-14 matchup is Michigan State and North Dakota State. The 4-13 matchup is Kansas and Cal Baptist. The 5-12 matchup is St. John's and Northern Iowa. And the 6-11 matchup is Louisville and South Florida. And the 7-10 matchup is UCLA and Central Florida. And the 8-9 matchup is Ohio State and TCU. Now that is the East region. The South region, the 1 seed is Florida. And the 16 seed they will be the winner of the play-in game between Prairie View A&M and Lehigh. We have the 2 seed Houston playing 15 seed Idaho. 3 seed Illinois playing 14 seed Penn. 4 seed Nebraska and 13 seed Troy. The 5-12 matchup is Vanderbilt and McNeese State. The 6-11 matchup is North Carolina and VCU. The 7-10 matchup is St. Mary's against Texas A&M. And the 8-9 seed in the South region is Clemson and Iowa. Hey there, Ann. Glad to have you here. And Ann, I think it's your first time in the comment section. If it is, for whatever reason, made you stop by the channel tonight, thank you very much. Feel free to give the video a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. And tell your friends, tell your family about the channel. The Midwest region, the 1 seed is Michigan, and they'll play the seed winner between UMBC, which, in case you don't know, that's University of Maryland, Baltimore County. They're taking on Howard. The 2 seed in that region is Iowa State, who I personally think is the best team in that region. They're taking on 15 seed Tennessee State. The 3-14 matchup is Virginia and Wright State. The 4 seed is Alabama taking on 13 seed Hofstra. The 5 seed is the Red Raiders of Texas Tech taking on 12 seed Akron. And the 6 seed is Tennessee taking on the 11 seed matchup winner between Miami of Ohio and SMU. The 7 seed is Kentucky taking on 10 seed Santa Clara. And don't be surprised to see Santa Clara give Kentucky a scare in that game. And the 8-9 matchup in that region is Georgia and St. Louis. And the final region is the West region. In that region, the 1 seed is Arizona. They're taking on 16 seed Long Island. The 2-15 matchup is Purdue against Queens NC. The 3-14 matchup is Gonzaga, or some say Gonzaga, against Kennesaw State. The 4 seed in that region is Arkansas, taking on 13 seed Hawaii. The 5 seed is Wisconsin, taking on 12 seed High Point. 6 seed is BYU, taking on 11 seed winner Texas and NC State. And the 7-10 matchup in that region is Miami of Florida Hurricanes against 10 seed Missouri. And the 8-9 matchup in that region is 8 seed Villanova against 9 seed Utah State. Now, of course, it gets underway on Tuesday with the play-in games. There'll be 2 on Tuesday and 2 on Wednesday. But the actual 64-team tournament field will start on Thursday. Now, I really have no idea which team's going to win the national championship, which to me makes the tournament better because there's no clear-cut standout team. If I had to make a prediction, I would say Florida. I think they're really, really, really good, and Todd Golden might be the best coach in the country. But I could see Florida winning it all, but I could also see them getting knocked out early because this year there just hasn't been a clear-cut, best team all year long. Johnny, if you're asking if Duke is in March Madness, well, of course they are. They're the number 1 seed overall and the number 1 seed in the East region. I know a lot of workforces will hand out those tournament brackets just for fun, and people fill them out just for kicks. I've known a lot of folks that do that every year, and some folks that don't even watch basketball or don't know anything about it will fill one out just for fun. And as long as it's just for fun, nothing wrong with that. But let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. A book fell on my head today. I only have myself to blame. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Top Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of three. Friends and family, how much you